Heidi ho YouTubers. So Mrs. Goat Hollow and I don't do bug out bags. I'll post a video sometime in the near future and explain that to you why. But we do have some scenarios where we need to have some pretty extensive get home bag stuff. And we've got these, we bought these kits off of Temu, and I thought I would go through one of them for you guys. Let me double check here. I think, yeah, this one here is all medical stuff in the, or no, this is the one I want to go through for you guys. Okay, so this one is all medical stuff, and I want to have some more extensive first aid and medical equipment in our get home stuff. This kit here is a Temu, I think they're going for around 30 bucks now, so not too bad. And I want to go through it here on this video, and I've got this other little bag here for stuff that's not medical, pack, I guess you'd call it. Got MOLLE attachments, etc., etc., and these attach on MOLLE. So the bag itself, the pack, little pack, I guess, has double zippers and some Velcro closure, and there's a pack of medical equipment stuff in here. So when we do the medical video, I'll go through this. But there's a whole kit and caboodle of stuff in here. Here's a flag patch that I don't know, keep on the outside. So I want to go through this. There's a lot of survival equipment in here, and some of it we're going to keep, some of it we're not. So it has an emergency blanket in here, and here's a little fishing kit. I might keep that in, yeah. There's a knife, pretty sharp. It's got a belt clip and it looks like a little carabiner thing on it. I wouldn't use that carabiner for life safety, but it's there. You know, and for a $30 kit, there's quite a bit of stuff in here. Here's a ferro rod, pretty good size. So that's a plus. We'll keep that in the kit. And looks like a little bit of bank line. There's a bracelet here, and it's made out of paracord, so you could undo it and get the paracord if you need to. And there's a little whistle in here, and a button compass. So whistles for signaling if you need to. Oh, and there's a tiny little, another ferro rod right here, and a striker on this side. I won't strike it for you. I don't know if you can see him, but our doggy Maxwell's jumping up. This is one of those bottle holders, and I don't find much use in those, so it's going out. Some more paracord, and I bet you this is not 550. But it looks like it's got a lot of strands in it, so maybe you can pull that apart. Another carabiner. Again, don't trust them for life safety. Here's one of those wire saws, and I don't think these things are all that great. I've seen people on videos. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks like a lot of work to cut through a tiny little stick with one of these. Now I've got a Silky Saw F180, I may do another video on this sometime because you can smell if you want. This is our Dalmatian. Put it through its paces and see how easy it is to cut through some wood with this. But you know, this is the standard for survival saws. So we're going to keep that. We're going to put that in there. Actually, it's going to go on the front of my plate carrier. So here we have a little spork, and hey, it's got a little knife in there with a looks like a bottle opener. They always got to include bottle openers in these things, and another whistle on here. So that's good. We'll keep that in our pack, in our little kit. It comes with this janky little shovel, and I just dropped part of the handle. I wouldn't trust this thing for life safety. Leave that alone, Maxwell. I do have a Chinese military WJQ 308 shovel, and that's going to go in our kit. They are much more versatile. I understand you got to be really careful with the handle because they do break, but you can do awful lot of things with this, and it's much more substantial than this little thing. So that's going to go get stored. I won't throw it away. I'll probably put it in one of the vehicles for a last ditch. No pun intended. Last ditch shovel in case we get stuck in a snowdrift or something. Here's some fire starter, and then we'll put that back in there. I have not tried any of this. I don't know how long it'll burn. We've got a survival pin, and we've got a glass breaker on that end. See if I can figure out how to open it. There it comes. So that's pretty cool. It's important to be able to leave notes for folks, you know, in case you need to. There's a flashlight. Let's see how bright it is. It's not very bright at all. Looks like I gotta get batteries in it, huh? Yep. Now this is an LED, and here's something you don't see a lot on survival. Maxwell, that's no. On survival videos, etc. There's a diode in here, and this will not work after an EMP. You gotta, well, it may. I mean, it depends on how bad it gets hit, but keep that in mind, and try to get some, keep some standard flashlights around, folks, with just battery and an incandescent bulb kind, because LED flashlights, there's a problem with them if there's an EMP, possibly. Okay, so we got a, well, that came out of a flashlight. Yep, sure did. There's some crenulations on here in case you have to use this as a defensive weapon. I bet that glass breaker will do pretty good too. Okay, this comes with a little hammer in here. A tiny little hatchet. I don't know if it's any good. It's not very sharp. Maybe I'll sharpen it up and try it out when I do the silky saw video. There's some pliers here, supposedly a wire cutter on this. We got another knife blade and a little Phillips. screwdriver blade. This has got a little saw thing on it. I don't know if it's any good or not. Always got to have bottle openers. This looks like it's supposed to fit several different size nuts. There's a little wrench, and then we got a straight screwdriver on here and another saw blade. Yeah, we'll keep this in. It does add, you know, I'm trying to keep weight down in the process of all this. Sorry. It's about a pound, I would imagine, just hefting it. I haven't weighed it. Here's a little better compass. I'm going to look to get, so it is accurate, I can tell you that right now, just standing here, because I know which way is north, obviously, from our house. I'm going to try and get some better compasses and have them in our kit. Here's one of those credit card survival tool things. You know, these things, those are junk. Here we have a little measuring thing. I don't know what this part's supposed to do. And again, with the bottle opener, we'll get rid of that. We don't need the weight. A couple of glow sticks. We'll keep those in our kit. So there you go, folks. We'll look at the little pack better. We've got molding attachments on the front and the back. Double zippers. There is a pouch inside. I don't know if I can show you guys. And 2 pouches. And then some elastic strap. And then on this side, oh, there's a little bag here, a little zippered pouch with netting on the one side. That can always be helpful to see what's in there. And another one of these pouches, okay. And these are some more elastic there. So I'm going to take the stuff I have left, okay, and pack it all into this little, I guess I call them packs. They're not going to be fanny packs because they go on my plate carrier vest. But I'm going to try to fit all this into there, and we'll go from there. So there you have it. It's a, you know, all these kits are usually a little janky. There are a lot of videos out there, people, you know, survive overnight with it. And it'll probably get you through a night, you know, help you out. Everything you have that might make your life easier if you're traveling. The scenario I'm trying to prep for is about a 60-mile get-home journey. And Mrs. Goat Hollow has MS, multiple sclerosis, so it could be a challenge. Yeah, it only weighs an ounce or two. I'll keep this in there just for backup. Get some better paracord. So anyhow, for 30 bucks, with a decent little pouch, it looks like it's sewn well and none of the double stitched actually. Nothing's coming apart. Got a decent pouch, and this stuff that I think is still useful. I'll put this flashlight in here, but I gotta get some batteries for it. Anyhow, for 30 bucks, it's probably not a bad deal. So you might want to try it out. So we'll see you later, and we'll get through this.